If you want to find the best possible furniture layouts for your small living room, this video is just perfect for you. Because I'm going to share 5 different furniture layouts for small living room, for different shape spaces, for square spaces, rectangular and linear. And we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of each layout plan so that you can decide which one is going to work best for you and for your priorities and your lifestyle. I hope you learned some things from this video and apply them into your house. If you are curious, let's go! Everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. My name is Selen and I am architect. On this channel, I do videos about interior design to help you use your space wisely and also give you a perspective from an architect's eye. This is the first layout option if you have a square-shaped small living room. So, as you can see, we have created a lounge area at the back with a corner sofa and armchair. I always say that if your living room is small, you should go for a corner sofa because it helps you to define the space and also you can provide more sitting space if you have a big family. In this layout, as you can see, everyone can easily reach the coffee table, which is great if you enjoy drinking or eating something in the living room. And this wouldn't be possible if you switch the locations between the armchair and the plants. So always make sure to place your coffee table accessible for everyone in the space. As your space is small, I would suggest you to put a big mirror or maybe combination of reflective surfaces opposite the window in order to reflect the natural sunlight back into the space, because this will brighten your room and it will also add depth into your space. Another thing is that, as you can see on the square-shaped layout plan for a small living room, we put the television on the side of the window, and the reason is that you should never put the television in a place that can expose the sunlight directly. So please don't put it in front or opposite the window in the space. Actually, even if your room is small, try not to put any furniture in front of the heater in the space, because this will prevent the heat from spreading into your space. However, if you have no choice, at least make sure to leave 15 centimeters between your furniture and the heater. Alright, if you don't feel like this layout option is good for you, let's jump into the next one. As you can see on this furniture layout, we have used a regular sofa on this option just in case you are not interested in using a corner one. So depending on the size of your space, you can go for a big chunky sofa that really dominates your space, as in this example, or you can go for a smaller sofa and combine it with a nice accent armchair. Always remember that using your square space in a horizontal approach will also extend your space visually and basically make it look bigger. For both cases, you define and highlight that lounge space with your furniture, so you can go ahead and hang a nice piece of art depending on your interest on the wall which stands at the back of your sofa to make an impact. Or you can use a bold wallpaper on that specific wall along with some wall decorations. But as we place the TV opposite the sofa, I wouldn't suggest you to use a mirror decor on that wall, but you can always place a mirror on this wall which is opposite the window to make your space look larger visually and also use the sunlight more in your favor. Another thing is that, again, depending on how small is your living room, you may consider creating 2 different functional zones for different purposes. So basically, depending on what you are interested in, you can create a reading corner with a bookcase and armchair here, or you can create an accent wall with a console to exhibit your unique decorations or art pieces. When you do that, you basically separate those 2 zones with a piece of furniture, which is your TV in this case, and you also create a path between those areas which can give an illusion of a bigger space. If you don't want to create separate zones or your space is too small for that, you can just keep it simple and do it like in this room layout. If your living room is more like a rectangular shape, this layout is for you. So first of all, I just want to say that creating a furniture layout for rectangular space is easier compared to square-shaped spaces because we can create much more visual illusions in a rectangular space. So as you can see on this layout, we have designed the space in the horizontal line in order to make it look bigger, and we haven't used a lot of furniture and kept it simple, which is again a key if you want to have a spacious or larger feeling in your space. We have a little corner on the right lower side of the layout for a bookcase and another corner for a big pot of plants or maybe some sort of sideboard for your decorations on the upper right side of the layout. As you can see, armchairs and the interaction with the coffee table, the bookcase and also TV unit, which makes the space functional. And also always remember to get a linear coffee table and make sure that its size is 2/3 of your sofa length like in this example, because it will highlight the linearity and make it look bigger. If you are wondering how can you design your living room in a vertical way rather than horizontal one, let's jump into the next one. As you can see here, we have used the space vertically, and because of that reason, we have created two different zones. In this case, I would suggest you to go for a single large sofa on your lounge area rather than a small sofa with an armchair. And the reason is that the width of your space is already small, and if you use two separate furnitures, it may even look smaller. So stick to one large cozy piece of furniture for your lounge area and combine it with a big chunky coffee table. Now for the zone 2, which we again separated with a TV unit, you can create a dining space with a nice console on the side because we will probably have enough space for that as we use the space vertically, or you can create a calm coffee corner with 2 armchairs and side table. So if your kids want to watch television but you want to have a coffee with your friends or your partner, this could be a great cozy corner for you. Let's jump into the next one. Space is narrow and linear, this layout is for you. Now, before we even start, I want to say something because it's really important. When your space is linear, you should always use your space horizontally, and please don't try to squeeze your furniture on the vertical line and just go with the flow of your space. So as you can see, we have one linear sofa and 2 armchairs combined with a coffee table for the lounge area in this layout. I would suggest you to hang your television on your wall to save up some floor space in this layout, but if you don't want to do that, I have another solution for you. You can get a nice TV unit with some shelves or maybe even some storage options and combine your sofa armchairs with side tables rather than a big coffee table in the middle. So basically, I suggest you to go for one of them if your space is extremely narrow. If you want to use a corner sofa in your space, you can use this layout, which is a little twist on the first one that we have just talked. And please, for both options, always make sure to get an area rug because it can make your floor space look bigger, and also it doesn't create weird lines between your furniture and the rug, so it defines your lounge area. What do you think about these small living room layouts, and which one do you like the most? Please drop your answers below and let me know. But overall, I hope you liked this video and find that helpful. If you do so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. By the way guys, just for the month of December, I have 30% discount on my services, which you can find on my website at www.selenarchitecturaldesign.com. I have various interior design packages from design consultations to online interior design services. So make sure to check that one out, and you can also follow me on Instagram at selenarchitecturaldesign for daily inspirations. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please stay safe until I see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.